I wasn't expecting to make a video this soon about this Uprising collection event until I realized what was coming in this event, and it seems like it's going to be pretty crazy. From talking about things like perks coming into the game from Call of Duty, and then also skill-based matchmaking update changes that have been happening throughout season 19. This one's got the community in an absolute whirlwind. A lot to talk about in today's video. Of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. We're also talking about the next map coming into Apex, which seems a little bit closer than expected. If you want to stay up to date all things with our Apex Legends esports, then of course go over to our ALGS news channel down in the description below. Without further ado, let's dive into it. First thing that I wanted to make mention of is our sponsor, Glytch Energy. Thank you to Glytch Energy for sponsoring today's video. You can buy my flavor Maui Punch right here. It's the best flavor on the entire website. Also, you can get 20% discount if you use code JMeyels at your checkout. In all seriousness, Glytch helps the channel out a ton, and I don't think I'd really be able to do this full time if it wasn't for Glytch over the last couple of years. There's one company I've ever worked with that I hope good things happen to. It's Glytch. Secondly, I wanted to mention the brand new perk system that seems to be coming into Apex Legends, and it actually is coming a lot sooner than expected. Hypermiss posted this earlier on Twitter saying that this is interesting ability modifiers that will be coming into Apex Uprising event. Now, the Uprising collection event, iLoot Games actually had showed this not long ago. This seems to be in December, so right around the Christmas time, and we also talked about what this lobby may look like. You're also apparently going to be getting a Loba Prestige skin, which looks really cool. So a lot of things seem to be changing, but these perk system abilities that were leaked not long ago are already coming in this early of an event. This is kind of crazy. So some of these perks and some of these changes that could be taking place are like medic inventory perk, which allows you to stack extra healing supplies per inventory slot, only active in non-ranked BR. Of course, we expected that they would try this first in pubs before they start bringing it into ranked, but they're kind of like perks from Call of Duty, and then also kind of like ability spin-offs, right? You know, Apex Mobile had a lot of this stuff as well. They've also got medic vision, which allows you to see nearby healing items that could be seen through walls. Also a grenadier sling where you can stack an extra ordnance per inventory slot. Also reduced tactical recharge, a reduced ultimate recharge, grenadier vision, which allows you to see nades through walls. Then also ability charge on squad wipe, and then also a speed on knock. So it's like when you get a knock, you'd get like a double time Bangalore passive or something. It's kind of like Siphon, but not doing health. Rather, it's doing like, you know, ability charges and then also your speed. I definitely like the idea of this, and I think that adding more things like this might make it a little bit more complicated, but I also think that you'll be able to mix and match different legends and changes a lot more, and you'll have a lot more viability from legends that may have not been viable earlier before. So although it's pretty cool that that is coming, we've also got to talk about the fact that I've constantly stressed this. We have got to have fun in this game again. All the events and skins and modes and whatever changes that they make are only temporal. All the buffs and nerfs only temporal. You're only going to enjoy that for a very small season. The map changes, you're only going to enjoy it for a very short time. You have to be able to get on Apex every single day and play pubs or play ranked and enjoy what you're doing. If you're seeing in the background of the gameplay right now, obviously it's been going pretty good for me. I've been getting a ton of 1v3s lately. I'm honestly just considering making a gameplay channel at this point, just putting like my best games together. Maybe try going for 20 bombs, 4Ks, and all that stuff. If we get over like 750 likes, I'll probably do it. But why does it feel so good for me lately since the launch of season 19? It definitely didn't feel good for me last season, so what changed? Alpha Intel posted before season 19 released regarding skill-based matchmaking in Apex Legends that Respawn said they are always tuning SBMM, and then also they wouldn't say exactly for what changes they're going to be making, but public matchmaking are definitely going to be getting some revisions throughout season 19. They've done some testing, but the exact schedule and changes are unclear. They just simply don't want to tell you that they're doing XYZ on XYZ date, but numerous updates were supposed to go out throughout the season. Some of them may have came at launch, some of them may go at different times of the season, some of them may be for some players, some of them may be for some other players. I don't know exactly what's going on with skill-based matchmaking. All they have said is that they have done something, they are doing something, and for me personally, I have definitely felt it. I actually been reading specific comments. A lot of you were commenting about skill-based matchmaking in my yesterday's video, and a lot of people said things like this: still waiting for SBMM fixes, as well as making custom games actually good and not just for YouTube tournaments. And this is where I wanted to get a lot of community feedback, because believe it or not, a lot of the comments had said and agreed that skill-based matchmaking has in fact changed this season season, and it's felt a lot better for them. Some people still disagree and say that it's not the case for them. This guy said he keeps going up against masters and preds with more than 15,000 kills, and he's never even been past gold. But another set of comments say that they don't understand why, but recently pubs has been much better. They're a master player, so I can't complain about the master and pred pubs all that much, but it's been a lot more chill. A lot of people also said I've been getting less frustrating pub lobbies, and now I'm playing far less. Whoa, that actually makes no sense. Like, what's going on here? It's the complete opposite for me. It's been less frustrating, and so I've been playing more. So the common denominator I've seen so far, and I'm not jumping to conclusions and saying this is exactly what's going on, but for the higher tier players that seem to make masters or have been pred in the past and all that stuff, seems like those guys are having a little bit better of time in public matches, and that it's been less harsh for them. So I don't seem to be going against constant preds and masters 3 stacks or just fade or whatever it may be, and not super sweaty. I seem to be going up against a lot of gold players or players that just don't feel as good, and it feels fun for me. But I've also been solo queuing and doing no fill, so that I just constantly, I guess, have to 1v3 everybody, and I guess maybe they give me a break or something. I don't know. But I want to heavily put the emphasis on the fact that skill-based matchmaking has got to be good for everyone in order for this game to basically be revitalized to the point of everybody wanting to play it again. It's not going to be enough. No content is ever enough. If people don't get on and have fun, then it's not going to be long term, no matter what the change is. And I'm all for a lot of these new modes and stuff. People have simply got to enjoy the game at its base core. There's total proof of that with even season 15 getting a brand new map, right? Broken Moon, finally, oh, the big new map, this is going to be crazy. And what happened there turned out to be one of the worst map releases ever. Still probably the worst map in the game right now. And of course, it did not bring all these players back to play the game again and everybody's happy and having a good time. No, the fact of the matter is people want to have fun. And even if it's on Kings Canyon, for God's sake, if they're not enjoying the skill-based matchmaking, the new map's not going to work. Map update's not going to work. But despite all that, we are getting a new map eventually, and it seems like we got a little bit more of a hint teaser drop coming from a Respawn developer recently, saying that Suotamu is a much bigger map than what this picture actually shows, because this one's more of a smaller zone, region, neighborhood sector, or whatever you want to call it. It seems that this map may be really based upon the Crypto trailer that you got with Crypto Sister, I believe it was, where it's like this big city type of vibe. I don't know how well it's going to work out in Apex, but I do know that that sounds pretty cool, like a Tokyo, Japan type vibe. So although I believe very heavily that the skill-based matchmaking has constantly got to be worked on, I am going to say I am pretty excited about all things being able to be changed in the future. And the Post Malone event looks really fun. The new modes look super fun. The new map changes, of course, are always great, and new maps coming are always great as well. We could just knock all of these things out at once. That would be really good. And it seems like we might be going in that trajectory, of course, ever since Respawn opened this brand new studio that was dedicated to bringing content all the time for Apex. So interested to see what you guys have to say about all the topics down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the perk system. Let me know what you think of the new map idea with the big city vibe. Let me know what you think of the skill-based matchmaking this season down in the comment section below. Of course, make sure to go check out Glytch Energy. Use the code JMeyels to get your 20% discount. And if we get over 750 likes, I might start a gameplay channel, start going for some good rewards in this game. Interested to see what you guys have to say, and until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.